Excellent. So that's good. I've learned my lesson. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? I'm changing servers. There we go. Yes, log in. Okay. So, are you double checking the sound?
I can hear you on the TV, so therefore the sound is good. Let me turn the TV down now. There we go.
Turn off my notification on my phone. Alright, so we've had some fun this week. We've had some Bloodborne fun. So I'm tired of dying repeatedly. So I'm going back to Final Fantasy. Somewhere where I can actually survive it. Yeah, that would be.
And we're going to be adjusting our streaming times. Looks like 7 doesn't quite work for us with the children. We're going to probably aim for 7:30 on weeknights.
We're going to see. We'll see. Okay. Alright.
Invite me.
Yeah, I'm inviting. Hold on. Social friend list. There's a friend of my friends who friended me as soon as we made these characters. I think he just thought my bunny was sexy.
Isn't that how we met one guy on the other server? He started hitting on your bunny.
Yeah, no, he was creepy about it. This person just more or less messaged me. And holy crap, what is this person wearing?
The wings, I think, are from the event.
No, it's Dreadworm Armor Offending. That's what it is. Oh man, that is some bad... Where do I get this?
For Dark Knight, 54.
Hold on. I am gonna...
You can look on your phone. What's it called?
Dreadworm Armor Offending. I'll pull this up.
Final Fantasy 14.
Can you go let the dog in, please?
They're not ready. He's in the middle of the yard barking.
Oh, okay. So he's just being rude then.
He's
Okay.
barking at the neighbor.
Alright, where can this be gotten at?
Out of a gear coffer. The
Yeah,
Dreadworm gear coffer.
Okay, well where does the Dreadworm Gear Coffer drop?
It looks like it might be from a quest.
I don't like it. Coffer. No. Final Coil of Bahamut turn 4. Oh,
Okay.
cool. So I know what I'm doing, what I'm farming on my tank.
We're gonna go farm Bahamut.
Fuck yeah, we are. Okay. So, back to Fire and Gloom. We are going to go and teleport over there and continue on. So, yeah. Here we go. Alright. Might have to marry these characters just to get a freaking
Yeah, are they
mount.
high enough to get married?
No, we need to. No, we want to be able to at least mount, so that way we can use the mount. So yeah, so pretty much what I just discussed with my wife is you can marry characters together. It's kind of cool. Pretty much the perks of getting marrying two characters together in this game are one, depending on the package you choose, because they have like multiple packages. But the first one is you get a ring so you can actually teleport to each other no matter where you're at. But also you can get a 2-seater mount where 2 people can ride a white chocobo chicken. And if someone that you know is very, very, very bad at navigating, hint.
I'm not bad with my ADHD just kind of catches attention.
No, you are terrible at navigating. You don't even lie.
So we married our main characters because we're married, and then we married our other
Don't let her
characters.
lie to you. We married the character so we could have the 2-seater mount and she didn't have to worry about getting lost anymore.
Also, we needed something to do on New Year's Eve, like 2 years ago. Also, we married our other characters because, yeah, we wanted the bound.
I don't think they're going to do the Final Fantasy 15 event anytime soon to get the car again. So, all right. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt Bow Lord has already informed you, but you're tasked to enter the Deep Croft and purchase from Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the 6th Astral Era. The cultists took the Lesser Moon Dalamud for their god, believing that it would deliver them from devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it completed its descent. Now, having seen the god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it for the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large. Put an end to their madness. Alright, the Tamter Deepcroft is now acceptable. So let's go and then open our duty finder. And we're going to come here to Dungeons. Tamter Deepcroft. Join. And boom. So again, I want to reiterate, this only is happening that fast because my wife here, Solara, is a healer. Not that if you're a DPS and you don't have a healer or tank with you, ain't happening.
Turn the game a little bit, because I skip cutscenes so I can hear when it works.
I'll turn. Well, I don't want it to echo, but there's no real cutscenes in here with talking right now. Okay. I know, and yes, I know a lot. Audio can be fixed with headsets, but we've got kids we gotta listen out for, and if we don't do that, okay, it looks like this tank is going wall to wall. You might want to put your dash on to catch up.
He's alright.
For now.
You're such a worry.
No, I'm not such a worry. It's just I've been killed by people who didn't keep up before.
That were probably not experienced healers.
No, it was you. I don't know why I keep repeatedly clicking my button like it's going to make the global cooldown go faster. What do we got? We got a warrior. So yeah, that's a warrior. So, and there's a black mage. Black mages are your very definition of turret mage. They stand in one place and cast. They have kind of like how it goes is you have two phases. They have a mana burn phase, where they just burn up their mana, and then a mana regen phase where they try to get it back up.
Red mages are a lot more interesting because you have a melee phase and a spell phase.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But pretty much, if you're familiar with WoW, you can almost think of black mages akin to arcane mages, as in they have their burn, their burn phase and their conserve phase. The difference is with a black mage, most of your DPS is during that burn.
Do you need food?
When you're doing, when you're in your like regen phase, you're still putting a pretty decent amount of DPS. Ding. All right. Treasure chest, and that's.
I don't know what's wrong with the cat. She's been extra whiny today. Maybe it's because the girl's in the shower.
It could also be, I don't know. Our cat is a jerk. Our cat is a rude, disrespectful little jerk. Oh yeah, we're de-skilled to... Oh, okay. There we go, more AoE packs.
Oh crap, he's getting fire.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Don't even DPS right now.
I'm not DPSing. I'm just healing. I don't know what you want, Lexi.
The cat wants us to die so it can eat us. So with a tank, our warrior, they deal with a big two-handed weapon. They have lots of critical, like most of their abilities grant crit and crit or guarantee crit. And they're all about them big crit numbers, but they're not the highest DPSing tank in the game. But they also have some of the best self heal. Like they can, from what I understand, if you have a shield healer, and a warrior tank, he's pretty much gonna live forever.
There's some gloves.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they're... Stop running on the walls. Yeah, they're not good enough for me. Pass. Item comparison. Yep, nope, those are caster. That's a caster. On the loot, you might see, green, different colors. It's kind of like most every other MMO. Green is like rare, it's uncommon. Blue is rare, and you got your like artifact, which is purple. But you have this red one, pinkish one. That means it's ethereal, which. So what that does, it has to do with the soul binding effect on your gear. If it's ethereal, it will have. Yeah, it does have a little slightly better than normal stats, but it also means that you will have soul binding faster, which, if I open up my character, as you use gear in combat, there's right below condition is spirit bond. That's percentage rating. It doesn't really do anything for us now, but later what that does is if it's 100% spirit bound, it means we can extract materia, which is like gems for socketing.
Also, you can only have one per slot, so you can't have two ethereal rings. You can only have one.
Well, no,
even
you can
if
have
they're separate rings. You can't.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't equip two.
Weird. But then again, I didn't pay attention to that. And also, most of the rings are the only things you have two of, anyways.
Well, I don't know. Rogues can have two weapons, but I don't have ethereal.
No, it still takes up one weapon slot.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they dual wield, but they only have to equip one weapon. They don't have to equip multiple weapons. Yeah.
Oh, I should have known that though, because my dancer has two dual wields.
Yeah, she has two chakras.
I keep trying to like cast my cards.
You don't have
Get
cards.
on all my
You don't have cards.
astrology.
You don't have cards. We are gonna get at 30. We'll get our job zones, and then we'll become a bard and a white mage. But I'm not gonna get any of the Heavensward classes because those start at 30. And I don't feel like leveling them from 30
Also, we're
to
gonna
20.
focus on just one job at a time. Once we get those up, if anyone wants to see us like walk through another job,
I might get another job. Might get red mage. I don't know. This bard's alright. My only annoying thing is this is a 20% chance of proccing is kind of a low ball number. We'll see once I hit 50 how annoyed I am. On whether I unlock red mage or not.
oh, you want that because that's a skirt.
It is a skirt. In comparison. It's the same one I have on.
Oh, I was gonna say it's not better. It's
No.
like it's cool.
Yeah, it's the same one I have on. And Dingo again. Yeah, that's a mind flare.
You need to go get after the dogs.
Yeah, I know.
They're not going to listen to me. They're at the back fence.
The dogs are rude.
After the neighbor's dog.
Yeah, of course, because like I said. And they left, so without us. Okay. Head graze, it's an interrupt. I am going to move that over here.
Are you going to open the chest?
Yeah, I'm opening the chest. It's an X. Script, doesn't matter. I'll sell it anyways. Voila. Okay, we got a report now. It's back to Eminem.
Can you get up?
Yep, I got it. My knees aren't broken yet. Get in here! You're being rude, and you're being rude. Come on. Not Cupcake. Come on, get out. Get in here.
Come on, Cupcake.
Go sit in your chair. It's her chair now, right?
Yeah, it is her chair. She stole it from the kids.
Oh, from the kids. Okay. All right.
The dog has a $100 beanbag chair.
We'll have to sit and see how comfy it is that the dog stole it. Alright, so this new guy that's appeared here, this Inherent Moogle, there's an event going on right now that these characters can't do. I might switch over to my character and kind of show you what the thing looks like, but pretty much there are certain dungeons you can go to get these tombstones that you can then purchase these specific items. Some of these items are items you can get in the game by farming them from different dungeons and stuff, like Drake Horn and the Whistle, because these are mounts right here. Some items are specific, like these earrings right here. If I try them on, and like
that's a little
as you
sharky
see,
one.
it's a little dog.
Yeah.
It's that little doggy earring. Those are I'm not sure about this hairpiece or not. It is or isn't. But it usually has like one or two pieces that are like specific, like this headband, which gives me fox ears and looks obviously ridiculous on a bunny. And some things like down here, these pieces right here, these are PvP outfits, and it's a cool PvP outfit actually because a lot of people use it to make a Samus cosplay for their character. A Zero Suit Samus.
And if you don't know who Samus is...
Get a life, noob. Serious, at this point, if you don't know who Samus is and you're playing video games, what the hell?
Why are you even bothering?
Jeez. Talk about surprise. Want to see surprise? Watch an 8-year-old kid find out, oh my gosh, that was a girl! And then I'll become a teenage kid going, wonder what she looks like. Up close and not pixely. Welcome back. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the deep craft was a success. Okay, why do I have to turn this into if you already know what the hell I've done? Do you have people following me? Why can't you just have them say, good job, here's your shit? No, I have to come all the way back here. Nor did I expect anything less. You made such a habit of succeeding that it's difficult to not take your talents for granted. Rest assured, however, Mother is impressed, and if she isn't surprised. Boy Lord Lumen asked me to pass on his thanks. Because he's lazy. I must say it is something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an even more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being that the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves with predictable consequences, as if to illustrate the point. Everett's gone, it's all your fault. If I hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he'd still be alive. Holy crap, we've had these conversations in real life with our healers. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. Oh! What does that sound like? Every tank? He should have been so hard pressed in the first place. He should have done more to lighten his burden. But to hell with a pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving. It'd be too soon if I ever see your face again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do one thing right. Cruel as it may sound, you brought this on yourself. This sounds like real life players. Oh, and by the way, some parting advice. Get rid of Avery's head. Bury it, cremate, whatever the hell you like with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it. Wow. Oh, God. Wait, don't leave me alone, please. Oh, you just use Party Finder, bitch. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Yeah, but see, we're special, so we can resurrect back at the thing. Seems like this has become all too common. That makes it a dozen times if half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send women like you on a mission without worrying. Did you just assume my gender? Without worrying, you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ulda. She seeks advice of a rebel adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. Oh, we're going to the Ulda dungeon.
A bell ago, like, they're just making stuff up.
Yeah, they make shit up all the time. None of this makes sense. It's like, oh, a bell's ago. I'm like, Bell's palsy. Shut up. If you think...
That's actually a disease.
I know
it makes your, like, face sag.
It does. Yeah, but... You know what? Bite me. If you think you might be interested in task, say the word and I'll be glad to share the details with you. Careful, you're tilting that back.
I know.
Alright, high potion. I want high... Oh, I get both.
Yeah, you don't have to choose between the one that you need and the one that you like. If only getting dressed...
A pleasure to see you. How fare your adventures? I was just here. I must say you've come quite far since you walked through these doors unknown of it. And says, yes, and hardly a day goes by that I don't hear your name in the lips of our patrons. Why did you... Son of a... Did you just... So you're not averse to taking a little trip. Wonderful. As I mentioned, the request comes from the Adventurers Guild at Ulda. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the quicksand. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you to the midst of danger, but I have very confidence that you'll pull through unscathed. Now, off you go. Good luck.
Boy type has to go get a shower.
Boy type, Cooper. Boy!
You're yelling into the mic.
I know. Sorry about that. You need a shower.
Dad, do not walk this way.
Don't walk this way. You should have a towel hanging already. What was that?
I don't know. I'm going to write a book called Life as the only neurotypical one in a home.
So for
people that are neurodivergent.
There should be one hanging. Okay.
I went in there
So for teleporting, I can either click the teleport and choose from the list, or on the map here, I can select the zone that I want to go to, and then click there. So you have your choice. Off we go to Ulda. Alright, now we should have gotten the Adventurers Guild thing while we were here last time. Aethernet. Adventurers Guild, we did.
That's just lazy. It's just up the street.
Yeah, well, you know what? This is still faster.
Hey, we can do the Little Ladies Day quest here. That's lit up for us.
You want to do you want a tiny crown, don't you?
I don't want a tiny crown. Do you want a tiny crown?
I don't know. I don't know if I can equip the tiny crown.
I don't know.
Are you wanting to go do it?
We don't have to. I already got on my main.
Okay, then let's not worry
but
about it.
I know how you are when you're kind of like a whore for equipment.
I don't know if she can equip the tiny hat because of how her ears set. She can't equip the headpieces, except for like headbands and glasses. Oh, we need to get her some sexy glasses. Welcome to Quicksand, friend. I'm a tappies right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself too, judging by your term and expression, I take it that you ain't here for the ale. Are you called Catherine Cross by any chance? Well, yes, that's what I named her. Eminem sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? Yes. Alright. I don't know how I'm getting more a little faster than you. Petition ought be arriving any moment now. God's almighty, another second under that sun I would have been sent of fire. Tankard of ale, if you be so kind. Same as Papa Sean. Papa Sean! Papa Sean! Okay, so for that joke, please go to Amazon Prime and watch Photon the Idiot Adventures if you haven't. It's the funniest damn shit. It's written by the same guy who made Tenchi Muyo. So. Excellent timing, Papa Sharina. Not done. It all just happens that the adventure will be handling your petition this year. I saw two people who stood next to his NPC. One was named Better Pizza, Better Ingredients, Papa Sean.
I see that.
So this winsome lass is the much lauded adventurer. Is she marvelous? A pleasure to make your acquaintance, milady. I am Papa Sean, formerly of the Sultan's Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you like to praise Catherine of permission. I'm going to a dungeon to kill things. Yes, of course. The petition was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagine.
Our child is in the shower singing with his imaginary friend.
No, he's not singing. He's making weird dolphin sounds. I don't know what he's doing. I'm too scared to ask. Because he's 10. So in a few years, I'm going to hear those sounds and I'm really not going to want to know. It relates to an unfortunate development of the Copper Bell mines. Oh, actually, this story is messed up. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as the Hecatoncheires. Hecatoncheires. Fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of mines during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Alas, it seems that they managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures were justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence have forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. So, it's no wonder that they're angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used giant guys to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will, but as oft as way of such tales, these enchantments eventually failed and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the people, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mines, lower most levels, so as to the great giant revolt has ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well, now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall it being an article about Copper Bell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened as to meet the rise of demand of the building materials, like as not our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods to think the poor creature was still alive and kicking after 30 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, it makes for danger for us all. There will be no mining at Copper Bell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is a task which we would not have you undertake. I will not deny the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you put an end to their sorry business. So, okay, let me get this straight. Your ancestors enslaved them. They were tired of being slaves, broke their bonds, rebelled, They got sealed in the mine.
Copperville? Yeah.
They got sealed in the mine for uprising. For just pretty much not wanting to be slaves anymore. And now you want me to go kill them all. Because this is messed up.
Do you have water?
No.
Do you have your water cup?
No. You asked me if I had water. I said no. So why would you think I had my water cup?
I don't know, because maybe your cabinet was empty, but you still had ice in it. I'll go get mine.
God bless you. I feared you may have reservations, but yeah, I have reservations. In case you didn't know, Copperville Mines are in Western Thanalan. Take care, you hear? Oh, and the last thing before you depart, an employer of Amagina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mace. Gosh, this is sounding worse now. Painted Mason, he knows Copperville Mines well, and it behoove you to seek out his counsel. Alright, let's go commit genocide. Oh, he's right here. Painted Mesa. Hi. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurers who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperville. You've got guts, miss. I just hope you got skills to go with them, because things aren't pretty down there. The Giants left the place in a right state of nary a week after mining resumed. Don't know if you know this, but Copperville was old when the second old dynasty was still young and was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for a building effort, the concern would never have been reopened. We know full well that the Giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt if we want aught to be built with. The stone touches keeping watch over the entrance in case of the giants' fancy. Some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. I hope the nation's rest on you. Best of luck. Okay.
I can't go get my water cup because my dress is short.
Okay. So we need to go to Western Thanalan. Central Thanalan. There we go. Okay, cool. We gotta go there. Alright. I will go get you some water in just a second.
I water cups on our desk. I just didn't want to get kicked out for getting up and ass being on the table. And that's just a little ass. It's a lot of ass.
Yeah, well, you want to be the first one. Alright.
I know.
I'm going back to the main aetheryte. Because I am that level of lazy, as you say. Coming out here.
Probably should have thought of that and changed before the started.
You could, yeah, well. You didn't. Look, I can see right up my character's dress, too. Difference is, she's a bunny girl. I'm a bunny girl in a bunny world. Hop around. I'm showing my age with that song. Alright, coming out here. The heart is.
Wait, I went the wrong way.
Hit him. Go north and then take the exit right there.
Alright.
Would you like me to go get you some drink?
My cup is on my desk in the office.
Oh. Color your world. That's for dying.
That's the dye one, yeah.
Yeah. And then, you know what though? We'll eventually have to go there. So, we'll do that in a little bit. Alright, Copperville Mines is way up there. We're going to head north first though. To make some things easier to Horizon and get that aetheryte. But first, obviously, I have to go get drinks. Because somebody can't think of that.
Somebody forgot to put on her shorts under her dress.
Well, that just makes my job later easier.
Maybe.
I don't see your cup.
I said it was in my office on the desk, so you can just grab an ice water. Just make it one of the big cups.
Yeah, but then it doesn't have a lid.
Okay. Well, mine's in the office on my desk and it has water in it.
I'll just get you that.
Because you know I was working today.
Sure you were.
Oh, it needs to be refilled.
Son of a... You know... They almost fall down. Okay. Alright. Come, Laura. You know, the music in this area has always made me think of Pirates.
Yeah. What do you think would be the links of music?
Well, this one just mostly makes me think of it because of Monkey Island. I played a lot of Monkey Island. As I pass them, these striking dummies. If you ever wanted to practice your moves, there are striking dummies throughout the world, and you just just start pretty much attacking, so you don't have to worry about dying and taking your time. You just test things out.
It's a good way to test our rotations.
The only problem is you're gonna keep attacking unless you right click on the their health bar and use reset enmity. Because in this game, it's not called aggro. The technical, well, we still say aggro, but it's technically the term is enmity. Anything that increases your aggro is going to say increases enmity. Or reduces enmity. If it lowers it. Which I haven't seen an ability that lowers enmity. There may have been one at one time, but I haven't seen one. And it makes me just think they're like, ha ha, you screwed up. Cactuses.
I hate farming those cactuses for the leaf for the cooking.
Oh, there's worse things, trust me.
Yeah, getting the broken glass.
Oh man, that reminds me, I gotta level my crafting. Short detour to get this, because it's the only Aether in the zone, even though they make us come here 5,000 times.
Get the chocobo path too.
You're obsessed with the chocobo path.
Yes, I get them, because sometimes if I have to run AFK for a moment, I can still get from point A to point B.
Yeah, well, you know what, maybe if...
And sometimes I have to go AFK for a moment because children and dogs.
There you go. Pretty much just a porter. If I collect these little paths, I can come to this guy and say, hey, hire a porter, and where I want to go, and it'll tell you how long it'll take and how much. It has to be within the zone, though, so... Alright. I usually forget to do it because I just teleport around.
Yeah, but you can't teleport down to the place where the Scions are.
Oh, yeah.
So I just portal down there.
Over there. Yeah, people bitching about that apparently ever since the game came out.
Yeah, so I portal to Horizon and just take the... Look at her. She is embracing that beanbag chair.
She loved that chair. Okay. The stone torch. It's an incident inside Copperville Mines. We are here to ensure that the effects are contained, but for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurers volunteered to quell the Hecka guys. Meckle, hi, honey, help. I didn't think that Papa Sean would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants were content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better.
I haven't survived.
Kim.
Children, yo. Giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time. She's been done with that for how long, and now she's just... Never mind. Before to come think outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready the best you can and enter at will. The mines are now accessible. Alright, duty finder. Unselect Terra. Copper Bell. Join. Ba-boom. Let's see what we get. Is this other DPS really gonna, after probably waiting 30 minutes, take time? Light party. 4 members. We need to expand our search results. So the cool thing is there is a setting to where once you see this event for your dungeons, it'll skip it next time.
We need to make sure we turn it on, or do we already have it on?
Now we have to turn it on. Okay, we got... We have a Thaumaturge, also almost Black Mage, and a Gladiator, almost Paladin, which is the sword and board tank. They're all about the defense. They have some self heals and some pretty overall. They're overall pretty good. They're overall good, except for the guy who should be using AOE, and he's not.
Does he not have one? Well, I was ready to get one.
He has it.
I was gonna say, remember, we're a little bit ahead of everybody else in levels because we have that mycelia earring.
Well,
Some
that's
people
not.
don't have that.
Yeah, they're still high enough.
They think you have to pre-order to get it.
Well, it's not even that. It's just they have. By this point, you buy the first dungeon, you have it as a tank. Okay, so he's going to continue to single target. Which means this is going to take forever. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a longer dungeon. You know what? He's learning, so I'm not going to bitch. You have to start somewhere.
I'm DPS.
And I'm looking at his search info, and yeah, he is definitely new. But he has no other jobs at level, and he's only got... Yeah, okay. can't remember if it's this way or not. I think it's this way. Oh yeah, we gotta get the owns of sand and stuff. That's right.
I also don't know what to do in here besides heal. Like, if I had to DPS this place, I wouldn't know what to do. I've only ever healed it. So if there's anything that needs to be collected or anything, you're gonna have to collect it.
I will. So I think it's in here. Nope, it's not in here. Dang it. I thought it was. Okay. That was waste.
Oh, he's gonna probably be one of these that came over from WoW and thinks you have to clear all the trash.
Well, people in WoW don't even do that anymore. I've seen people skip trash like it's the plague.
Right now. I remember making trash parties to go do Sunwell. You just wanted the trash at the beginning. It'd take you like 3 hours to get all the trash into the first box. Because everybody would wipe.
Well, it's because Sunwell was actually hard.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a joke. Even like in Classic, from what I understand, it's a joke.
I keep getting emails to come back.
If they give me a free subscription, I might. I just can't. I just can't. I don't. Which is sad because I enjoyed WoW. I liked my Demon Hunter.
I thought it'd be something I didn't think would be coming over another game. I thought it'd always be we end up back on WoW. Because that's how it always was. I'd be like, oh, I'm going to go play. Like when Lord of the Rings Online came out.
Well, Lord of the Rings Online.
I'm going to go play this and I end up back on WoW. And then City of Heroes, City of Champions. Oh, I'm only going to exclusively play this.
Alright, we're talking about bad MMOs though. This is actually a good one.
Yeah.
And I don't see myself going back.
And I played 11 and I thought,
11 was also bad.
But no, I always end up back there.
Well, now 11 wasn't bad. 11 just was unnecessary about certain things.
Even after we took the 3 years off to have kids, we still ended up back there.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to buy. I mean, also, I'd have to buy the new expansion. I don't feel like doing that.
No, I like this game way better. People are nicer, and I don't feel as pressured. Yeah, I may not have the achievements I have on WoW, but I'm still pretty new to this game. I mean, I have
a year.
Yeah, and compared to I started playing WoW in 2004 and stopped in 2020.
Yeah, I know.
So I have all those years of achievements. And everyone I played with is all grown up and
moved on?
Yeah. Have families.
Yeah, well, we're immature, so.
I know. Well, not really. I mean, some people prioritize going out. Some people prioritize drinking coffee. We like our video games. We like to stay home and play our games. There's nothing wrong with that, One, we're not getting in trouble.
Yeah, it's not like, yeah.
It's no different than the people that spend time at Starbucks twice a day.
Oh, no, I think this is cheaper.
Cheaper. Yeah. Or the people that go out on the weekend, I mean, that's just not our spec. We prefer to spend our money on video games and stay home.
Okay, there we go.
Priorities. Also, living in a big city, kind of deters from wanting to go anywhere at the end of the workday. It's just it takes 30 minutes to get anywhere.
No, from where we're at, it takes 15 minutes from most places. It's just the one place we like to go is 30 minutes away.
Yeah, 'cause I don't like going to the grocery store or to Walmart.
No, but you like going to
the
game store.
And
it's 30. The one we like is 30 minutes away.
I like the Mexican restaurant that's 10 minutes down the street.
This is Texas. There's Mexican restaurants down every street.
We legit drove by a sign the other day on the side of the road that says tacos, 3 for $2, and with an arrow pointing. Just to make sure everyone knew where they could get their tacos.
Yep.
Tacos for breakfast, tacos for lunch, tacos for dinner. Are you okay, Sonny? Like, look, even the dog has a love to be lazy for comfortable things. You don't want to go out. You might not know how to chat. You might not know how to chat.
He may not, but I'm just asking anyways to see if he says anything. Because he really needs to... I'm trying not to be that guy, but he really needs to use the AoE. We're going to need him to use that AoE on the next boss. Because it's that slime.
Oh, yeah. Oh, when we get over here, we're gonna go do our junk quest.
Also perfectly possible he's a bot.
That is true. I never understood bottom.
It's just so that way it'll do things for you without you having to do it yourself.
But that ruins the experience of the game.
Some people don't care about that.
In that case, you might as well just buy the level boost.
Yeah, I know, but that's... Don't, not yet. Okay. Yeah, whoa, no. Whoa, no. Wasn't on with us.
I mean,
Anders Alexanderson?
Yeah,
I guess he's supposed to be Alexander Anderson.
maybe. You know your kids would be like, that sounds like Alexander Hamilton.
I know.
And I would have to watch it for the, 900th time. Something that's funny. She's cracking herself up.
Maybe she's listening to another stand-up that she doesn't understand the jokes for. That was the funniest thing. We'll listen to Bill Engvall in the car. Listening to his jokes. Obviously, she doesn't understand the jokes that are being told. She's laughing her ass off.
She's just laughing and sprouting out words that they said. She's like, ha, camping. Ha, deer hunting. Ha ha ha, she brought her purse.
I know. She snorted. It was more like, ha ha. Okay.
I've got you with the blasting cap and helping you.
Don't kill it.
I know, we gotta get close.
No, that's it. Done. You're done. Oh crap! It's. Ah. Calling up another blasting cap. Don't attack the blasting cap, just. Alright. Okay. He's gonna die.
No, oh,
Yep,
did.
he is. Keep me healed.
I did it, whatever it is. I don't have quick cast.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I do, but I didn't cast it.
Click the blasting device, because they won't stop attacking me.
They interrupted me.
Yeah, because they're attacking you now. Because this boss actually has a mechanic, and if that guy doesn't control his the ads, we're not going to be able to do it. He's going to die again. No, he's not. Okay, cool.
You learned this lesson the first time.
Yeah, but he's not controlling the ads. He's not using his AoE. And I am using my AoE. Okay. Come on, over here. Over here, buddy. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Yeah, okay, good. There it goes.
That's the robe I'm wearing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I got it. It was randomly in my bag when I changed the gear.
It was with the, it was one of the dungeon, quests, rewards, I mean. Okay. I actually can avoid most of this. Except for he's not, is
he
he?
pulled.
Okay. He's not even using his AoE, so I don't... Normally I'm not like this, especially when they're new, but it's like... you need that AOE to hold groups. And I don't want him to get into higher level content, still not using his AOE.
Well, hopefully he has enough sense to go look up about his class on YouTube.
I don't know.
Like the rest of us do.
Well, there's not, because there's not really a site.
No, it's not.
Wasn't
Icy Veins going to start coming for
No,
you?
Icy Veins does have stuff, but it's not like necessarily the best.
Yeah, there's no salt bot.
No, there is a Discord channel. Trying to remember.
There's a Novice Network.
Well, the Novice Network is in the game, but no, there is the Balance, which is the Discord channel. It has links to materials. It's for classes, so it's pretty much the best option.
Yeah, for my indulgence, I just spent the day watching YouTube videos and figuring it out. But probably know this guy could be a kid too.
There's nothing wrong with
That's
YouTube videos.
Yeah, that's just like learning how to play video games.
Oh, that was a bad low-res render of an image.
After this, we need to take a slight intermission while I go potty and get the kids down.
Cool. Slaves no more! Free! Yeah, they just don't want to be slaves. Now we're down here killing them for it. That's just messed up. Dude, that dude looks like he has a botched lap band job.
I just watched a tank legit chase the other one across the room.
What? Chase for what?
The other enemy, he just like chased it across the room.
Because he thinks that we have to kill the other enemies when we don't in this dungeon. I mean, they're back before, somewhere time before the Heaven's Word. They probably did want to take the ads out, but with how things have changed, there's no real need. And we can literally just ignore all of them. I need to set this to show percentages. I'm not seeing percentages.
Yeah.
Limit break.
My character looks so weird.
Why?
Like, it's her gear. She has on, like, the gritters and then,
Okay,
like...
player accommodation. I'm giving it to the thaumaturge. Because, yeah, they earned that.
Yeah. They please pay attention.
I don't need that.
Alright, can we have a quick intermission? I need to potty. I need to go tuck the boy in.
Alright.
And tell the girl to...
Alright, back. Sorry about that. Okay, so before I continue on, come here to system. I'm going to come here to system. It should be under. No, it's going to be under character. Character configuration. And then we're going to come here to display name settings. Always full name. HP power. When HP is. Always?
Where's the HP card?
It's under character configuration. Under the display name. So its own. Or companions. Always. Pets always. HP power always.
Wait.
Others.
Let me see.
NPCs.
You can go to your bathroom.
Yes.
Put it there and I'll plug it in.
I'm just setting these to always. Apply, close. So now it should
Ouch, what's I
tell
no.
me.
We just sat down.
I didn't show it work.
I still don't see it either.
Yeah, hold on. I missed something. Okay. Character configurations, UI settings, HUD. Display. Display targets HP percent. Apply.
Under HUD?
Yeah. Under HUD. HUD. And then I'll go all the way down to the bottom. All the way to the bottom. Very last.
Got it.
And click apply. Let's see. Oh, good. There it is.
Yeah.
Now I can see the percentage. That's important to know. Especially for limit break. Yeah, you can't see the actual how many hit points the actual enemy has. I don't know why they chose that. It's just what they did. Alright, now I gotta report back to Painted Mesa. I'll go back to Old. Oh!
And then we gotta do our...
Yeah, once you turn this in and pick up the next one, we'll go do our next class quest. Okay. Internet. Adventurous Guild.
Did that child just curse?
I don't know. Oh, he's glowing, which means can't be in the party. Proceed. Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to your minor operations can resume, and Old Elle will have the material she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Sean the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. He's got a pompadour. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir. I didn't steal nothing. I bought this paid with me own coin. I don't know why they all have that Cockney accent. You refugees are all the same. You couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens, but I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. Uh-oh. You getting dirty. You getting a little bit dirty.
You're aging yourself.
Yes, I am. All the time. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 was me witness. And of course me. Please, adventure, I beg you help. I swear on my mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I saved. I only wanted to treat my child to a decent meal. Oh, how... That's because you've never actually taken your child to a restaurant to know how bad that can go. Okay, I'm going to step up.
And what you think is a decent meal, what your child thinks of is a decent
Completely
meal.
different. Nope.
Yeah.
And who the hells are you when you're at home? The dog's master? I've had enough of this mummer's face. You lot teach him a lesson. Yeah, buddy. Time to kick their arses. I'm point blank shooting this guy in the face.
This is a fruit roll-up. You can't have it. You don't need sugar. I'm pretty sure kids gave you some cotton candy today.
Sorry, if I shot these guys full of arrows, they weren't going to be standing like this. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventure, for thrice over. Oh, and the migraines return.
That was like me this morning with my migraine.
I swear there are more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's real simple. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had been either rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see.
Here's your unofficial sponsor for today.
Need my fruit roll-ups?
Fruit roll-ups. Pizza fruit roll-ups.
But the affected whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps the situation is more pronounced that Ul'dah has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does. I'd be lying if I said that it wasn't apprehensive. I hope the presence doesn't foment lawfulness in the city. Well, if anything's going to take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire patrolling the streets for riffraff. It may well come to that. Emperor, impoverished and desperate as they are, they may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like? If you got no coin, you have no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins, get your dodo tenderloins, guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you think Ul'dah was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity, you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Madam, are you alright? What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? You saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? Girl, all over this, but just this once. God bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along, you did. Who knows what the monster would have done? I don't bear thinking about it. Case closed. Hello again. You've been keeping a close eye on you ever since you left Gridania. You discharged your duty as envoy impeccably and never once faltered in the face of myriad dangers. But more importantly, you're always ready to help those in need, even if you don't stand to earn a guild in doing so. You possess all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. Of this we are convinced. Even if you're kind of dragged into the business with the dodo meat. Yes, thank you, Ida. And then there is the matter of your gift. I dare say you are curious to the nature of the vision you witnessed moments ago. Well, we can help you understand it. You're not the only one with that power. You know, we have a friend who has it too. We'd love for you to meet her. And meeting her is only the beginning. We would also have you lend your strength to our cause. In return, we would be glad to assist your venturing endeavors in whatever we're able. And this is how we get stuck with these dodos.
Okay, I see something on the desk behind you, the desk that we need to put in place.
It's a
And I
cat.
turn around and yeah, it's a cat from there.
cat.
It looks like a paper bag. I was like,
No,
what
it's the
did you
cat.
get?
She's looking at me, judging me. She decided to take us on our offer. I sincerely hope you will. Pray speak to Modi, the proprietor of the Quicksand, is a good friend of ours. She'll tell you where to find us. In the one damn place we need an aetherite, but don't have it. Wait a minute. We haven't even told you our name of order. We're the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Defenders of Justice. Oh, but don't tell anyone except Modi. She knows already. God, she's like Erica.
Yeah, seriously, from where I was sitting, it looked like a paper bag, like a brown bag. I was like, what's the kids put on the table? I thought, like maybe it was one of those paper bags of nacho chips.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's the cat.
I noticed that. I had
Cat's
to
just
turn
being
around
the
and
cat's just being an asshole. Seems like they're becoming much more common, but don't worry though. You work hard, you'll probably be all right. Say that if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Because I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the woman folk from time to time. Ah, sorry I keep you waiting with this prying guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventure. But God, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd been hard up the giants in the dark. However, ill adventurer Eminem said you'd be. The station master will be overjoyed to hear the news. Oh, before you forget, there's a lass who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing your description, I knew who she meant right away. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one. If truth be told, anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when I'm sorry, we were in Gridania when the leader of my party was killed. His name was Avery, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, the adventurer of adventures, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day this is like 10, 15 minutes ago. Since that day I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when you think of the woman you are, all you've achieved, I find that I'm inspired just as Avery was. So I've decided to start again an adventure. I'll go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first and ask your name. It's this. I shan't forget. Thank you. I pray you will meet again. Fare you well.
You mean she'll go back home to mommy and daddy?
Yep. Adventure would be a cool business. Time was, I don't know why anyone would bother. When the first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot and thought that'd be a pain in the arse looking after y'all. But again, it's my better judgment. I decided to accept the post. Full glad I did. I feel privileged to be part of your lives. And that goes double for you. Yay. I met these bozos outside. Yeah, what'd you say? You want to know about the signs of the seventh dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest then. They're more trouble than they're worth.
Got that right.
Listen, the signs ain't ordinary folk. They do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Trust me, I'm pretty sure they think twice. Knowing that if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Complete. Dun, 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 dun. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise, I swear. If I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go for the first door, and the other bloke would be able to choose on account of being old on. Anyways, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you trust the signs of Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made their mission to solve some of Orzia's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the signs, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you probably imagine, it's something Orzia's enemies would very much like to know. The signs are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out of Western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, they'll let you in. You're a woman of demand, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you don't forget about them as helped make you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time. You hear? Right, well, say my piece. Off you go. Okay, now I'm going to go back to Gridania and do my next class quest.
Which that's what I'm working on. It would go better if I had an AoE.
Well, you don't get that till later because Holy's powerful.
Not that powerful, I just failed.
No, Holy is powerful. Like, the Holy spell. Because it not only does it AoE, but it stuns for 6 seconds. Let's see here. Ah, I hoped you'd come. You may be able to help. I'm concerned for Lay and blah, blah, blah. You show signs of losing perspective. They show signs of losing perspective, and well, mayhaps it's best you see for yourself. You can't help but feel both when benefit for your counsel. Consider a personal request. Okay. Go talk to this person. Oh. Oh god, did Lucian send you to pester me by any chance? This is hardly her concern. It's most definitely not yours. You must know I have decided to leave the guild. I mean to track down Pawa Majuk and finish what we started. The gods quiver and Wood Whaler seemed content to ignore her warnings, but I will not let her escape again. I already made that mistake once, and cost me my place in the gods' quiver. I, the foolish young sentry of whom I once spoke, was me. We had her. There was no escape, but then she began to wail about a wounded comrade, one who would surely die without her help. She looked me straight in the eye and begged, and I blinked. I failed to see through the most elementary rules. I failed Gerdani in God's quiver, and while that can never be forgiven, mayhap I can reclaim a measure of honor but stopping her. But a wanderer like you would not understand what it means to betray her people. Worry not, I do not intend to leave just yet. I will continue to gather information until I am certain of Majuk's whereabouts. Make no mistake, though, it is only a matter of time. Now run along, will you? Oh, and if you are so concerned about your fellow guildmates, you should attend to moping Mikote. The sight of her shuffling around while staring at her feet is bad for morale. Not that it matters to me. Oh, you care. You want to pull that tail, don't you? Oh, it's you. Tell me, do you ever think about home? Do you ever wish you go back? Mine was just another poor village in the Trollswood. The fields were more stone than soil, and the merchants hardly ever bothered to visit. We don't have a lot, but we don't need it. Then the calamity happened. I remember running and the screams. It was so loud, so unbearably loud. And then I was here in a strange city, surrounded by more people than I'd ever seen, and I didn't know any of them. But I knew how to hunt. I was always good at hunting, and the guild gave me a place to get better. At least I thought I'd gotten better. She, Pawa Majuk, she is so much more. I've been thinking that maybe this is a sign. Maybe Silvera is right, and this guild, the city, is no place for an outsider like me. So I've decided to leave. I'm glad to have known you, even if it was only for a short while. Forgive me for the selfish request. Before I go, I would like to meet with you one last time, alone in South Shroud. These Gridanians would not understand. Okay, I'm going to South Shroud. Oh. I am not attuned to the South Shroud. But I am attuned to here.
I know my quest took me by quarters mil, so I'm getting some.
No, I'm jumping. Did I get stuck? Oh my god, I got stuck. Oh my god, I got stuck. What?
That's for Wednesday.
That's tomorrow?
No, Wednesday.
Next week.
Yes. And then you'll be home in time for the kids to go there.
Okay.
What, Lexi? Hi.
Let me see, what's my next ability at? I think it's at, it is at 30. Yep. 3 more levels.
What? What? Okay. Go put your lights down and go to sleep.
We're going to be level 30 well before self-management.
Yeah.
Which means it's going to be annoying. Because self-management you need to do before you can get your job quest. No, don't hurt her. And there I was thinking you mightn't accept my kind invitation. I don't recall inviting her, though. 'Tis rude to presume Missy, and I do so hate rudeness. Wait, it's not her fault. It's mine. I invite her. She's a member of the Archer's Guild like me, and she's not Gridanian. Ah, well, I do begin to recall her face. Hey, she knows how to hold a bow, and that one, well, she ain't the typical recruit, but I reckon I might be willing to make an exception. No, it's not like that. I just wanted to say goodbye. Ever since I met Pawa, I've been at a loss. I realize now that my place is in the guild with the Gridanians. They'll never accept me. This is where I belong, with my people carrying on our traditions, our archery, not Gridanians. It's all I have left, so I'm going with Pawa. Maybe you don't understand now, but just promise me you won't tell Luciano or Silver. The hells I won't. But hey, I had a feeling you might be hanging a few niggling a jet. Shouldn't worry, not, sister. Put an arrow in her. No! Ain't no love lost twixt you and the guild, is there? Then what's the problem with feathering a bloody venture? No bugger'll miss her. I'll miss her all right, so just stop. Dear me, and I had such high hopes for you, Miss Aliapo. Waste of bloody time. A keeper that's lost her nerve about as much time as is about as much use to me as a glass bow. Now there's no sport in killing captured prey. Eck, I'd better not be seeing neither of you again. Of course, if I do, I'll show you what happens to the prey who's daft enough to get caught twice. Away, sisters, away. How do you do it? How do you live in this place with these people? And why do you even bother? What have they ever given you besides scorn? Well, what do you see in them? Even though you joined the guild after I did, you've come so far so quickly. Maybe you even surpassed me. Well, it's because I'm going to kill gods. I have no way... I have to know how you've done it. I have to know what it is I'm doing wrong. You're not the main character. That's what you're doing wrong. And there's only one way I could think of to find out. Meet me at the Bannock.
It might be that haircut with that hat.
Maybe. Okay, so now I have to go over here, because now we're going to fight, of course. How far up? We're like 10 levels higher than the...
Yeah, because we have that earring in.
It's not even the earring, even before we were higher level.
That's why I was like, I feel like we should have our chocobos by now.
Megaria has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. No, that's not what I want. That's the lavender beds. I don't want to go there. Why did I talk to that person? They need to remove the Sylph quest from being a requirement. So shall we begin? Yeah, sure.
A Sylph quest?
There's a MSQ quest that we have to do called Sylvan what? It's a level 20 with Self Management. It's a level 20 quest.
It's repeatable.
What?
I believe it's
No, it's not. But we need to do it before we get our job stones. Defend yourself. Show what these people taught you. Alright, fine. Come at me, bro. Stand back and shoot. Come on. What do you want?
Hi, Lex.
It's so simple. You have opened your eyes and looked beyond your master's fault. You've accepted their teachings and taken them to heart. Even Silver, for all of his bigotry, wishes only to preserve his traditions. I lost sight of everything else. Struggles have become obsessed with my own. I was afraid to let go of my cherished notion of archery, my family's notion, and learn another way. I didn't want to betray them or dishonor their memory. But I have a family here too, a family that sees the wider world and it's willing to show me how blinkered I've become. As archers, we train our eyes and minds to be unforgiving, to defy any attempt at concealment, to discern the naked truth. It is little wonder then that I have neglected to look inside myself until now. Though unquestionably worthwhile, I have found the experience rather excruciating. Thank you. Now I know that I belong in the guild together with you and Lucien. And yes, even the bloody wild wood. God's help me, I think I might actually miss him.
I'll give you a licky stick today.
A what?
Those treats I brought her, they're
Okay.
licky sticks.
Okay. It's a little warm in here.
I just turned the air up like a little while ago when you turned it down.
Just a little warm.
Let's see.
You not say a word, one look at Leia's eyes is enough. Thank you for returning to us. When we focus on a single goal and pursue it with passion and fervor, it becomes easy to lose sight of what else lies before us. With your skill and vision, you can help your fellow archers to look beyond themselves, to remember their comrades. I hope I can count on you for support in the future. Equipped. What does that one need to be? Level 30. Cool. Okay. Can't. Come here.
And a carrot around me.
Alright, I'm going to run down this way because they decided this place needs no teleport. I always have to run.
Oh, wait, I'm at Horizon waiting for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at the
I
Sunset
didn't know
Gate.
if you
Come
were
here.
ready.
I am now.
Alright. Lexi, you need to get up.
It's a cat. Move the cat.
I am losing the cat. And putting her down my pot. There we go.
on your butt.
Alright. I got the choco. I was already down there once I got the choco keeper and I came back. To meet
Really?
you. Yeah.
Should have just stayed down there. Alright, now it's time for this long march and run. God, this is so annoying.
I want you the choco keeper.
It's still annoying.
Yeah, but you don't have to sit there and do it yourself. I'd rather do it.
I don't know why they don't give us the dang aetherite.
We get tickets, right? That teleport.
Yeah, but they're only usable like for each one you have. That's one big ass boat.
That's what she said.
Magic bow. Okay.
Ooh, that's the dying quest.
Yeah, let's go get that real fast.
Wait, over here's the choco first and I want to get them
Ah,
first.
for Christ's sakes. You and your chocobo.
Alright, now we can go get the dying quest.
Might as well. Just gotta do this one first anyways. Alright. Oh, and the glamour. Cool. Color of the world. So, oh, yeah, see there, you decidedly fashionable adventure. Gods be good. Never in my life have seen such unapologetic focus on a function, extreme cost to form. There's mere savvy makes my eyes bleed. As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in a sorry state. I believe your appearance can yet be salvaged. Through the use of color, I will teach you how to go about dyeing the outfit. But first, I must have a drink. That he has given me a vicious thirst and won't be able to talk for a length of time. Be a dear, go get me a bottle of orange juice from the stall by the northern gates, would you? Once I have moistened my throat, I should see the business of your appearance. Okay. And the other one is Glamour, which we'll talk on. Alright. Oh dear, this will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go out dressed like that? My dear, if you'd only spare a thought of your style and coordination, I hope your garb holds up during a scuffle, because there's a little anything else going for it. That said, I've made my mind for this day forth. I'll take it upon myself to save you from your fashion disasters. Gosh, who does this sound like? Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed. Where to begin? Be a dear and get me a drink. I'm feeling rather parched. As a matter of best, discuss over a glass of something cold. Go to the Pist Pasta and ask Fulcina. I'll have some blood orange juice. Go tell her to make sure there's no pulp in it. Off you go. Okay. So, by the north gate. Okay, I gotta go this way. First things first. Merchant vendor. Purchase items. Orange juice. Give me an orange juice. This way. Come in this door.
Where's the person you purchased it from?
It's over in this, where I'm at, in this inn.
Is that where you... Okay, I already got the ones from her, but isn't there one you can purchase it?
Yeah, go turn around. Go forward. No, turn to the right. Right! Keep turning! Keep turning! Keep turning. There, stop. Go. Turn. Keep. Nope. Go forward. No. Go forward. No. Turn. There. That way.
Okay.
Holy crap. That person has the orange juice. Oh, Swigrim sent you, didn't she? That woman, I've never known anyone lazy. So lazy. Would kill her to come and get it herself. Here you are. Shouldn't let her push you around, you know. Give her an ilm and she'll take it a malm. Alright. Over here. Alright. Color of the world. Pray tell, you brought me orange juice. Lest it's forgotten the merchant who sells it can be found outside the northern gates. And hand over. Phew, that's really finally to teach you how to bring color into life. Listen well. Here are handy items called colorants, which allow folk to dye their outfits in vibrant rainbow colors. These colorants are so simple to use, adventurers have no excuse to be fashion conscious. Lest you worry about dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, you may rest assured it will not. Practically, your adventurers love so much will not suffer for the change of appearance and change for the better. It should so gladden that you know the garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there's no fear in getting locked into one color. The garish pink that seemed so much like a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. That's all you need to know about dyeing. Now go. What are you waiting for? Try it. So they're going to give you some dyes right here. We're going to complete it. So the way dyeing works, if I open up, you go to the item you want to dye, and so most anything can be dyed. I mean, some items can't be, obviously, but some can, even weapons. You just go to the item, right click it, select the dye option, and it's going to bring up the dye colors. So, and down here is what colors under that you have to work with. Red X means you don't have the appropriate dyes in your inventory to use it, and it'll tell you which dye you have to have down here in order to select that color. And when you click on a color on the right, it'll show you what color that item will become. This right here, this will actually undye whatever you've selected back to its base color. See? And we have these here. So this one, if I want to, I'll just click OK, dye right here, and it would dye it that color. Now these right over here, these are your metallics. These are the ones that usually need 2 dyes. See, like if I want this metallic purple, if I zoom in, you'll see that it is very metallic-y and shiny. I would need this general purpose metallic purple and this metallic purple dye. Now, how you get dyes, you get them from quests. Some vendors do have them. You also, some of the crafting jobs can also make them. So, that's how you...
Auction house.
You know, the auction house, of course, has them, but that's because...
Well, we can now compete in the fashion festival in Gold... Oh, we don't have Gold Star unlocked yet,
No,
right?
we don't have Gold Star unlocked yet.
Oh.
But that's how you die. Now I'm going to talk to this person again. How's that drink coming along? Hand over. Oh, delicious. Nothing better on a hot day. Some say I have expensive taste, but life's too short to settle on for second best. Of course, it extends my choice in wardrobe too.
What orange juice is expensive taste?
It's a fantasy world. Yeah, we got to do the Oh, by the way, for our mount, we have to do the main story quest, A Hero in the Making.
Okay.
So that's a level 21. Now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? Do you know, dear, you look a lot less drab. You know how to apply glamours. What's glamour? Well, for WoW players, transmog. That's what it is. Well, they use a glamour prism as a catalyst to protect an image of one item to another. It's just an illusion mind, but very convincing. This means the original object stays essentially the same, it just takes a new appearance, that's all. Remember, if you fancy a change, you don't have to stick to one same glamour. Just apply another one on top, or use the glamour dispeller to return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for a humdrum trifles of durability or protection from bodily harm? Limits possibilities of self-expression just a couple of glamours away. Go ahead, give it a try. And do make it quick, dear, for my sake. I'm finding you uninspired attire much more offensive with each passing moment. See, you're going to get the glamour prism, a green beret, which is a glamour item, but if you notice as a bunny, the bunny cannot use the green beret. Sad. And then you get cast glamour and glamour plate. I'll show you glamour plates in a little bit. I'm going to complete that. I'll show you how to do glamour, and we'll show glamour plate in a minute, because I have to be at the end to do it. Okay. So the way glamour works, very similar. It's similar to WoW in some ways, but very different. So if I go to the I don't have to go to a specific person to do it. I just have to have the item on me. Unlike WoW, there's not a repository where once you get an item, you unlock the appearance, unfortunately. But the way it works is if I come here to my character, hit C, I right click on the item I want to cast glamour on, and again, any of these items can have a glamour, because if I actually took my gloves off, you would see my character has rings on them. So if I come over here Like the body, I'm going to get class glamour. It's going to let me know pretty much as a default to what I selected. I can, if I want to switch to something in my armory chest, I can, or my inventory, or just go to equipped. I select the item I want, and this shows me pretty much the other items in my inventory or possession that I have access to glamour it. So I just select the item, and it's letting me know I'm going to use one of the glamour prisms I have in my appearance to make it look like that, and click cast. That's all I have to do. If I want to remove, if someone is glamored, I click the remove option. I have to have a glamour dispeller in order to do that. I'm not going to waste a glamour prism right now. So glamour prisms, you can make them yourself. You can purchase them. If I come over here to this side, to the crafting tome vendor, glamour prism collection. See, these are all these clear prisms. This is where I can go buy the clear prism I need to make the glamour prism. And right here I can trade in a glamour prism for a glamour prism. Now, I said so this person only has these. The only where do I buy them besides the auction house? That would have to do with grand companies, and we'll talk about that later. Eventually, this person will have an item. Let's see here. If I come here, we'll have another option to buy later on after I get this quest done from this person. So that way, if I want to hide an object with the glamour, I can do that. See, this is absolutely glamorous. I need to have a Disciple of the Hand in order to unlock that. But if I get the Emperor's new clothes items, which, you know, Emperor's new headpiece, Emperor's new chest, I can then use those to hide a piece, so that way it appear like I'm not wearing it. Alright, Tataru, the real villain of the game. Look how evil she is. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. See, she wants to drink my blood. She wants to drink my blood. Or my soul. Evil little shit. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, I don't know why I made her sound like Mario. Oh, Yahoo! I would thank you to sneak up on me, not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to. Blah blah blah. Plot device. You're here at Best of Eden, Papa Limo, Papa Potato. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? My name is Name. Smudgy words. Yes, here you are. Bid you welcome to Waking Sands, headquarters of the Signs of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru. I'll be looking forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the Solar. I shall let her know how to expect you. So now I'm going to go in the Vesper Bay, down to the Waking Sands entrance, click on the little glowy thing, yes.
One second.
Just pinch it. I take it that you're Catherine. Tataru sent word you have arrived. I don't know how they speak so much
I already
faster.
did all this.
Yeah, but I don't know how they speak faster than me getting here. Lady Minfilia is waiting eagerly for your coming. This way, please. And I want the gloves. Complete.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Because you're useless for anything
I have
else
awaited
except for
your
looking
coming.
like that. You can buy her outfit on the mod
Please.
station. So
Be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are right to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body?
I think that's called an orgasm.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend
So
the
my
boundaries
character is
of
a
the
porn
soul.
star. Got it.
A power known as the Echo. The
Nope,
Echo
wrong.
allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals.
Now that we got that exposition out of the way, let me go back to the thing I need you to do
So
for me.
long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend
I have
us your
forgotten
power.
how useless Nymphilia is. Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will be gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, milady. Evil Tataru. Thank you, Tataru. Pleasure's mine, milady. Be aware, by way of welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you're entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You'll need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say the retainers will prove invaluable to you in your venturing endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence to our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us in the fullest extent of your talents. A mutual beneficial relationship, I'm sure you will agree, and one which serves a greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me but it is important that all concerned be aware of what is expected from them. Now you know your purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to your decision, you may tell me without further censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with the Order's password, which your members use to reach one another when afar. It is Wild Rose. Praise keep it safe. Oh yeah, like someone's not going to accidentally say Wild Rose. Retainers are now available. I'll talk about retainers in a minute. How they work. Now we're going to come around here. We're going to take a look at Benphilia. See? You can get this outfit. Unfortunately, you have to spend real world money for it on the Mog Station. Over here we have Thancred and Y'shtola. That's the waifu. Thancred, if you did Ulda's story, you'll know you have met him. And Y'shtola, if you did Limps of Lamences. And then there's Oranje. Oh god, that son of a bitch. Okay. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as primals. Long have we strived to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. But I know that is not your desire for yourself, nor what it was for first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer. I'll go whether wild blues. Yay, and I get a Glamour Dispeller. So, yeah, they're going to help me so much. Give me a Glamour Dispeller.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Welcome! I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Me too. Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ulda, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team.
Pop
If I
the
may,
waters.
the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Oranje, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us, but we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family.
Like a stepsister type of family?
But without further ado, I would assign you your first task.
Of course. Because you should
Uriange,
know.
have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emoja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Alright, quest accepted.
Alright.
Talk to Thancred. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then your mission is to investigate the crystal robbery in a spate of abductions. Crimes which you believe to be connected, assuming we are correct. It is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on the caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have double secured all over their perimeters. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to the preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives his full cooperation. Okay, what do we got here?
To Camp Drybone.
Oh, dry bones, them dry bones. We do not have that either, right? Or that one.
No, we're gonna have to run.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, ready? First, let's go. I guess we'll go to the Chocobo person and take the Chocobo.
To the city? Is that gonna be easier to run from the city, or?
Oh, let me look. Actually, it will. Yeah, let's just go to Oldville. It'll be faster. All right. Okay, we have Vesper Bay 8th right tickets. Sweet. 12 of them. Come on.
Oh, hold on a second.
What happened?
Just some scheduling stuff for next week.
Alright, well then while you're doing that, I'll go to the Adventurers Guild real fast. Is this the one that... Oh! I found the quest that takes us to...
Alright.
Okay, I think I found it. Alright. Come on. Alright, so over here. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, let's go. Alright, going through here. And it's foggy out. Yeah, this game has weather. And if you look up here in the top up your mini map in this little thing right here, it'll tell you what the weather is.
You can buy rain gear on the auction house. You just have to be level 1 to use it. It's just a little expensive. It's the boots, the jacket, and the hat. You can dye it any color you want. It comes like a beige color, but you can dye it any color you want.
Yeah, but it's kind of annoying. You have to know what like your weathers are going to.
Well, you just said it was a glamour.
Yeah, but I'll talk. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. But you can't set it and just set it.
It's all cosmetic. You can't wear it to fight.
Oh, you can wear it to fight. It doesn't.
It's level 1. It has a stats really.
Yeah, but when you.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying you can. You shouldn't.
It's more for, look at me, I'm all geared up for rain.
Look at me, here I am, right where I belong. Get the right. Alright, we're gonna go now this way.
You can also get like winter jackets and spring clothes and hats and mittens and pretty much you can dress to a season. There's Santa hats, and at Christmas my character wears a big old winter gown with a Santa hat and winter boots and mittens. And of course you can make any Halloween costume you want.
That's why people do cosplay in this too, as characters.
Yeah, and there's plenty of stuff. Some of the things off the top of my head are Jester. There's plenty of things that you could dress.
Well, that's because the last Halloween event they had clown stuff.
Well, also there's what is it, Evernight or Evening Night armor that looks like it. There's also, of course, Princess and Knight. I have a pretty cool housing one.
Because you're one badass fuck mothering vampire.
My
And now it's raining.
my housing one I'm gonna put on my machinist.
There is a cool effect that if your character gets wet, their clothes get darker to simulate that. Hello, we're going to Camp Drybone. But it's like showering.
Some of the other fun things you can get that really serve no purpose but to be cool are swimsuits. There's bikinis and swimsuits.
Yeah, you're not in a raid unless one person has queued up wearing a bikini.
There's chocobo heads, and there's tuxedos and bridesmaids dresses. I mean, there's plenty of cosmetic type stuff.
Okay. This guy. Hi, I'm Isambard. I'm here to search for missing folk, I take it? Imphilia sent word the adventure fitting your description will be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. It seems we know who the culprits are, at least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look at me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. And I got a glamour present. Yay. Let us get right to it then. When Philia names the Majal culprits in all this, you would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the church of Saint Adama, La Dama, innocents wishing no more than pay their respects to the dead. Poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the dead before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? Will you find them on the eastern road? 12 willing, you may even come to learn something about the Amalja seek in this area. Alright, we're gonna go get... Okay. We'll go this way. Alright, so that purple stuff means I'm going to walk in there and we're going to have an encounter. I'm going to walk in, see, and hostile presence, which means these guys. We're no match for our 10 levels higher than what we're supposed to be. Somehow, I'm getting their remains and they're appearing as flowers in my bag. Alright, this way. It's good to see you returned. Are you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Yep, here's the flowers. With the bodies given back to the earth, the souls will find their way across the other side. You have done noble deeds today, I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining after all. I fear as much. Their part in the low-born disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn there was another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through the dry bone every day, and even if were among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in the vanishing? Cool, we got a headpiece. What say we turn to the eyes of common folk themselves? Maybe among them that we find reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Tribone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not to speak to you. Quaffing. That word
sounds like queefing.
Because it sounds like queefing. This asshole. Well, coffee damn, hear that bloody venture threatened me back in old why in the sense do you want with me now? This, if you can read. Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours in Simbar. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Play them all for fools and coax some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all the disappearances. You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Hungry beggar. Please, you must leave me be. And they walk off.
I mean, you can't really blame one thing about it if you're just like hanging out.
If I was hanging out and a hot bunny chick came up to me, I'd be like, "What you need? I got everything you want."
Some random person started bothering you. I mean, you get mad when the solar panel people walk on our
Yeah, because none of them look like this. If they looked like this, I'd be much more generous. I've nothing to say but this. Thou take who or whatever has been feeding off us slow folk. What do you want from me? I don't know anything. I swear, please don't kill me. Talk back to this jackwagon. Just I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. Spit. Talk about folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved in a better place. This place isn't exactly coasted to Seoul, if you know what I'm saying.
I hear them snoring all the way over here.
Ooh, Cupcake?
Yeah. You don't hear that?
No, I hear that. That dog snores. Welcome back. What have you learned of import? I see. It's supposed to have expected much from Ungus. Well, another thought occurred to me. In your absence, common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious pleas. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergyman may know something of use. Okay, I'll take a hat. Is that my character? You won't see on my character. Why is it not? What the heck? Armory chest. Why is it not?
Alright, before we start another quest, I'm going to say I'm tired and I'd like to log out.
Alright, so
We've been
we'll
awake since 6.
pick this one up. It's where we'll learn what you can from the clergy. If we know the common folk speak of their gods, we've no better place than ask the church of Saint Adama La Dama. It's a small and humble church found in the northwest of here. So long as you're headed there, you might as well ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse. A more request I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none other than you see it done. Seek out a man named Marcus. He tends the graves of the lick yard, and he'll tell you where the body's being earthed. Okay, we're gonna finish up here in a second. I'm gonna return. I'm gonna show a couple things. While my tired half gets herself situated. Okay, so I'm gonna come. Yeah, oddly enough, I'm not as tired. It's weird.
You had like way more Coke than I did today. I'm trying to cut down to 2 Coca-Colas a day.
Yeah, well, that's because you're a quitter. She loves me.
Some days. Some days I have to remind myself that a divorce is expensive.
Alright, so I'm going to come here to the retainer vocate. Now that we've unlocked retainers by talking to Minfilia Big Tits. Greetings, I take it you've come to see me about a retainer. So here you just tell them you can hire a retainer. Records, according to records, you may hire up to retainers. So after that, currently you have no retainers in your employ. Customizing your retainer, you may be able to communicate with players engaged. You're unable to, pretty much saying, hey, while you're doing this, you're doing this. So I'm going to hire a retainer. And what it lets me do now is it allows me to select, just like the same character select I had previously, it's going to let me make a retainer. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make this one a cat girl. Okay? Now the difference with the Cat Seekers of Sun and Moon is darker colors and more vibrant colors. Also, the sun has slit eyes while the moon have round eyes and fangs. I like the colors of the moon a little for this. So I'm going to height. Just going to go ahead. Let's make it super short. We all know where this is going. Skin color. See, I can do cool things. I can give her blue skin or gray skin. I'm going to go with a nice bluey tinge skin. Tail shape. Let's see here. Let's give her two-color tail. Tail length. It doesn't matter the length overall. Okay, hairstyle. Should look like however I want her to look. Pretty much. All the same options I have as character creation are here. But at least now you get to see some other character creation options besides the ones that, since this is the outfit she's going to be wearing, I'm going to go for a hairstyle that fits that a little bit better. That one will do. Hair color. There we go. Face. That one's fine. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. That's fine. Go. Yep.
Are you okay? Sonny?
Yeah. Wait, look. She was 50 Cent.
No, that's Nelly.
Oh, Nelly, that's right. I'm a loser. Okay.
Your uranium is up today.
Cool. Alright, now they can have to be polite, rough, serious, carefree, lively. I'm gonna go with carefree. Yep. And I'm gonna give her a name. I'm gonna call her Elizabeth. It's not available. No.
Call her Lizzie.
Hannah. Damn it. Oh, for Christ, why can't I randomize this at least? Of course not.
Name her Pack Mule.
Slave, no. Golly, damn it.
Pack mule.
No, it's a cat girl.
Name her Lexi. Lexi's behind you.
Soft kitty. What? Soft kitty with a dash. It's not available. Of course not. There we go. Okay.
Don't you love when you're on Facebook and you see a post and
I
it's
got
just
two.
morning poop?
I'll hire one more. Okay. And this one I'm going to make a dragon girl.
Lexi.
I think we know where this is about to go.
Lexi. Go. Fine, don't wake me now. It's funny because I was see your camera with my hand.
I know.
One of these days when I'm put together, I'll be on camera.
Okay.
Lexi. Excuse me.
Pompadour. Umbral ring, which is this color ring right here.
Girl type child.
Go. Alright, so that's made. Now I'm going to make this one polite. Okay, naming this one. Really? Oh, what the hell? Ah, that's... Okay, I spelled that wrong. Didn't think that would be taken.
What is it?
Daimonian? That's the Bali discipline.
Put down your end table.
Alright. So, if I want to, I can come in here and try and hire another retainer, but I'm like, hey, I have enough. So, what you have to do is in the MOG station for your account, you have to actually purchase more retainers. And
For actual women.
yeah, it goes on to your monthly subscription. How much is it per retainer?
I think it's like $2. I don't know. My monthly subscription is like 18 something, and I have 4 retainers.
So it's about $1.50 per retainer. Now, do you need it? Maybe. It's up to you. I can't say no, that's worthless, or no, it's not. Some people, they max out all their retainers because what retainers can do. So if I come here to the summoning bell.
Do you need it at this level? No.
Not real. No, but I'm having it open so everyone can see. So I can go to my retainer and be like, hey, here's what I want you to do. First thing is entrust withdrawal items. Think of it like your bank in another MMO. So I open here, they have 5 tabs. What is it? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So 35. That's 70. That's 140. That's 175 slots per retainer that you can do. You can also have them store more shards, which is used for crafting, which we'll worry about that later. And I can just drag it over here, throw it in there, so that way it's not taking up inventory space. Also, something else I can do is I can entrust or withdraw a guild. So pretty much, there is a cap on how much guild you can have. So if you want to get past that cap, you let them hold on to some guild. Sell items in your inventory or in your retainer's inventory in market. So this is how you add things to the market board.
You have that mushroom that switch to
So you go on here, you just select what you want to throw in there. It'll give you like, you know, pretty much it's going to put it what you sell for at the automatically by default at a vendor for. And I can click on this button to compare prices of what everybody else is selling it for. See, this person's selling it for one
for 20.
One guild for 20. So it'd be
one piece.
That's one guild.
Oh, yeah.
But they're selling 20, so you'd spend 20 gil on it. Now, why would I sell it here instead of selling it to just a normal vendor if it's a base price? Well, I'm just kind of more or less helping people out find these for crafting, so they don't have to go hunt it down themselves. Okay, so let's just try something else. Let's try this animal skin. This usually sells for a little bit more. It's the only one? What?
Well, it's base, but...
Well, I'm checking here. Man, the cost of things have changed.
It's a different server.
Beast skin blood. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that can go.
Try the dye and it will just show.
Oh, yeah, here we go. 25 gil. So from here, this item means it's high quality. That's only important for crafting and equipment. High quality version of an item is going to have higher stats than a non-high quality. No, they did, but they didn't. You can't gather it anymore. But honey, you can make honey.
Oh.
And honey's an ingredient. High quality ingredient gives you a higher chance of getting a high quality item you're crafting out. I'll unlock a crafter sometime this week, and I'll show you how crafting works. But pretty much now I can say, okay, so since I know it's 25 gil, I'm just going to go ahead and put it up there for 20.
I was going to say,
I always undercut just a little bit just to make mine's at the top. It's not of the list. And I click confirm, and it'll sit here like that. And I close that, and then once I click quit and come out of here, it'll be put on the market board for people to see. So while I'm doing this, anything that retainer has on the market board will not be visible for anybody else to purchase from. So keep that in mind. View sales history. That's just going to let me see all the sales history I've done for this particular retainer. Now, there is something else called that you can send retainers on quests, but we haven't unlocked that yet, so we'll worry about that later. And see, it's telling me here, this is them, this is their class job for quests, this is the inventory, the guild, and what they're selling. So, and the cool thing about that is, because if I come here to the market board and I search for like an item, like up here I can search, and this is divided by category, so I have weapons, so you can search by class. Armor, it's going to automatically default to the class that you have currently going on. And then you can do items or housing units. So you just click on what you want to search. It finds it. I can click on it. It'll show me who's selling it for how much. and the retainer. So that way, if someone's unlike in other MMOs, if someone's undercutting you, if you're undercutting somebody, they can't come pester you about it.
The
it's
downfall
anonymous.
of that is if there is something you really need, like on WoW on the auction house, I had a character system out to auction house, and there were times that I've got on there messages. Someone's like, "Hey, I really need this item. It's hard to find. You have it. I understand you're asking this much, but can I give you an offer of this much because you didn't open up bid?"
Yeah. So another thing you do, I can adjust the level I'm looking for the item in here. If I want to search, I can type in here. Partial search is your best bet. So I just type in here, and then I'll find the items I'm looking for here. Kind of, you know. So it's an auction house. But it, you know. So now we're going to come back down, and I'm going to go to... I'm going to go to the inn.
It's after.
Yeah, I know. This is it. So we'll come back down here. Go ahead and repair everything. Alright, so in the room, when we were talking about Glamour earlier, this is where the Glamour Dresser and Anwar now come into play. Anwar, very specific items, so we don't worry about that too much. Always check to see if anything you have in your inventory can go in here first. But in the Glamour Dresser, this is where I can store anything I have in my inventory or in my armory chest for use for Glamour. So that way I don't have to always carry it around. This lets me hide items that are saved to a gear set. So we have multiple things that helps. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to drag, like, say, this cotton shirt. I'm going to take a look at it, make sure, yeah, okay, that's the one. I'm going to sort of drag it over here, like this VR chest wrap. I'm going to go ahead and move this. Boom. And when I do that, it is going to expend one of my Glamour Prisms for storing it in here. I can at any time go back up to that item and right click on it and be like restore, but I don't get my Glamour Prism back. So while it's in here, if I want to, I can dye it so that way when I am applying my Glamour, it automatically is dyed that color every time. Edit Glamour plates. This is where I can go to make a pretty much a outfit. I just select the item that I want to glamour here on the left, and then on the right it'll show me what's available for my class, and I just click on it and it puts it in here. So I just make a simple little outfit, you know, however I want it to look. Now if I don't want it to be a specific color every time I select that item and I only want it for this one glamour, I can click dye and have that reflect. But once I am done in here, I just click save, and it saves it to that plate. As you can see, you have 15 different ones you can do. And then once this is set, all you do is in your character, you click on the glamour plate, select the glamour you want, and click apply. Since I already used the Glamour Prism to throw it in my dresser, it no longer is going to require that from the plate. The only downside about plates is you can't change them when you're out and about. You can only do it when you're in one of the major cities. So that means Gridania, Ul'dah, Lemsa, Ishgard, Othard, Crystarium, and Charlia. So that's it. So we're done for the night. We will come back this weekend with some Alan Wake. Continue through that. Anything else?
Not that I know of.
Probably try and sneak some more Bloodborne in, because that was just really, really cool.
We're gonna probably adjust our schedules too to start at 7:30 because of traffic.
Yeah, it's kind of been a pain in the behind. So yeah. That's it for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and exit. And everyone have a safe evening.